Hello everyone, hello members, hello Herluigi Channel. This is coming out for the Herluigi Channel the next day, don't you worry. So today I thought I'd do a commentary where we go over the greatest video I've ever made. This was a really hard video to make. It took a lot of time planning, years in development, at least like 4 or 5 years in development. This movie, this is a feature-length film, in case you're wondering. Well, we'll get to that. Hey, this is the greatest thing ever. This is my greatest creation. It's what I'm most proud of making on YouTube, and I'm very excited to finally be doing a commentary on it. This is gonna be the best thing ever. We are, of course, talking about Lego Angry Birds the movie. Yes, that's it. That is what we are talking about. Lego Angry Birds the movie. This is Lego Angry Birds the movie. It is the greatest film I've ever made. So let's just jump into it. Let me set up everything. Make sure everything's good, and then we can jump right in. Let's go. All right, so you'll see for the opening section, I wanted to give it a bit of mystery, a bit of, you know, who knows what's gonna happen after the black screen. So this is building up. We're building up to a bit of mystery. We're building up to see what truly is happening. You're gonna really enjoy this. Yeah. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the music that we're playing in the background of this masterpiece is a composition. I'll just search up who it's by. Hold on. This is a composition. No, wait. Almost got it. This is a composition by Hito Pereira. Sorry for the mispronunciation. He also did the soundtrack for like Despicable Me 4 and Minions: The Rise of Gru, and a few other classics. Madagascar: Escape to Africa, Gladiator. I wasn't joking about that one. So yeah, that's what this is. I think you might be able to see it if you go to. Oh no, it's not in the description. Yeah, okay. So the choice of font that I chose here, just make sure. Okay. I chose Comic Sans. It's Comic Sans. MS, I think, is the official term. It's a great font. I think it's very curved. It's very comic book like. Hence the name Comic Sans. It's a sans font, obviously. Yeah, I thought it was a good choice. It shows off the fun nature of the movie. I think it was a good choice. And you'll see in the composition when it goes da 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 da. You might know, obviously, with the Angry Birds theme. That's the theme, and it'll also appear throughout the video. It's a cool little musical reference that's been chucked in the composition. I think it's a really, really good idea. Yeah. And we can hear the orchestra. It's building, it's going, it's building, it builds, it builds. And then we hear it, it goes, oh, we're building, and we keep building. We can imagine what it's going to look like. But then we realize it's Lego Angry Birds the movie. Here we go, and we build, and then montage! Lego, Angry Birds, Angry Birds. What level are we going? There we go, we're building, and boom! It's a rush. It's a rush. What birds are here? What birds aren't here? Who's appearing in this film? This is basically, we're showing all the characters that are going to appear in the movie. So this section was inspired by classic 70s films where they do a big thing where they have like all the characters that appear. Like it's the opening credits, basically. That's what this is. That's what this is inspired by. But you'll also notice all the footage that we're seeing is archival footage from previous Lego Angry Birdses in the franchise. So right now we're seeing footage from Lego Angry Birds, the first one, with 4.3 million views. But later on we'll see some footage from the sequel, Lego Angry Birds Updated, I think was what it was called, and then there was Lego Angry Birds .mp4 after that one, and then after that was Lego Angry Birds 4, which was a true return to form in the Lego Angry Birds franchise. But we can see the artistic intent throughout Lego Angry Birds here. It is truly impressive. You know them, look at the new ones. This was a classic quote first shown in Lego Angry Birds Updated, the sequel to Lego Angry Birds. Lego Angry Birds Updated is the interesting one in the franchise because Lego Angry Birds Updated was made before the resurgence of Lego Angry Birds. And if you don't know what the resurgence of Lego Angry Birds is, there's a big part of the history books that you may have not seen. It kind of skipped over it. The resurgence basically happened in 2017, where popular YouTube animators discovered Lego Angry Birds. They discovered, I know this. There was a very famous meeting between two legends, His Mario 123 and The Odd Ones Out, where at VidCon Australia, to introduce himself, His Mario 123 just showed his phone to The Odd Ones Out and showed the Lego Angry Birds video page, and then The Odd Ones Out instantly knew who he was. Not a joke. And this was, of course, the thumbnail of Lego Angry Birds Updated. If you're not immersed in the Lego Angry Birds lore, you might not know this, but that's the thumbnail of Lego Angry Birds Updated. Let's just dissect everything we see in this thumbnail right here. We have the red bird, Red. He's facing this, like, in a certain direction. He's facing away from one of the pigs, but looking very angrily at this pig on the left. We've got a pig on the right, of course, and we've got one of the three little bluebirds. I can't remember their canon name. And then we got the three little pigs. Now, the three little pigs is, of course, a classic children's story. You know, the three little pigs. There's the wood house, the straw house, and the brick house. That's a fun little reference that I thought I'd throw in there just to see if any eagle-eyed viewers caught it. And we've got a classic quote by Red. "Ha, hobby. Where are my eggs?" This is, of course, referencing the opening cutscene to the first Angry Birds. I don't know if it's still in the first Angry Birds, but in the initial release of Angry Birds in 2009 on, like, the iPod and all that, there was this, like, opening cutscene comic book thing, and the birds' eggs get destroyed. So this is referencing that. Of course, we've got a return of the classic image from the previous one, but it's been slightly altered. And here we have what I would call the ugliest birds possible. We went for more of a cube shape. Now, at this point, Minecraft, you know, the classic game with cubes, it may have been a bit popular, but it was 2011, so, like, it had really just, like, gotten into the world. So maybe this was inspired by that. I'd have to ask the director. This is, of course, a front view of the black bomb bird thing that we originally see in the thumbnail of the first Lego Angry Birds, and then we've got some text afterwards. This is another classic quote from Lego Angry Birds Updated. Next is Lego Minecraft, because this was 2012 by this point, actually. So yeah, Minecraft was a thing. Then Lego Portal, and then Lego Mario. This was like oh my god, there's more, oh my god, there's more to this franchise, and then Lego like it was a huge thing. And then, of course, we move on to 2017. This, I think, is when... This is Lego Angry Birds .mp4. We're seeing archive footage from it. Now, by this point, the Angry Birds movie had came out, and they had made Lego based on the Angry Birds movie. I have asked Lego support every single year when they are bringing back these sets, and they keep saying stay tuned. So, stay tuned. Well, yeah, as you can see, the play sets were hatching in 2016, and no, they haven't brought them back since, and no, I don't own any official Lego Angry Birds, but you'd see here, this is the first time that they've officially acknowledged it as being Lego Angry Birds. They, of course, saw the inspiration from the classic original 2011, July 23rd, I think was the day it came out, video Lego Angry Birds, and the official Lego group, I think is the name of the company, were like, let's make this real, let's make this official, let's do this for realsies this time. And that's what they did. Here we have another set from Lego The Angry Birds Movie, or the Lego Angry Birds Movie, or Lego Angry Birds The Movie. Depends on how you want to say it, hey? Oh, this is actually the instruction booklet. A little reference there, as you can see by the instruction logo thing in the corner. And we have a look at several of the characters. We've got 4 reds, all with different facial expressions, and then we've got the pink thing, and we've got the white one. So that's cool. This is, of course, the thumbnail. We've got Red, Chuck, and Bomb, or whatever his name is. This was just a fun little, like, these are the guys. We're updating the designs of these guys. And it's really unique. And then we, of course, have the outro, the original outro from Lego Angry Birds .mp4, where we've got the link to my latest video. Click to sub and random video. Now, here's a fun thing about Lego Angry Birds .mp4. It's actually part of a larger series called .mp4. Lego Angry Birds .mp4 just happens to be one of the entries in the series. .mp4 was this cool little, like, meme series, you know, memes like, do you know the way, and stuff like that. Yeah, you know. But .mp4 was a little series where we just chuck some random things into Camtasia Studio and we produce Lego Angry Birds .mp4, and that's what this is. But here we have returned back to the thumbnail of the first Lego Angry Birds. And we've also returned, this is Lego Angry Birds 4, we've returned to Windows Live Movie Maker. Yeah, that's right. So, some of the entries in the Lego Angry Birds cinematic universe were made in Windows Live Movie Maker, the free installation on older versions of Windows, specifically the Windows 7 version of Windows, the operating system. I don't know if you've heard of it. They were all made with that one software, and this one was a return to form. Because .mp4 was like a bit of an outlier, because it's a part of the .mp4 series, but it's also like Angry Birds, which is regular. Here's Mario 1, 2, 3, like who knows? So this is like we're returning, we're like, oh yep, that's right, these are the characters from Lego Angry Birds. I forgot for a second, but there they are. We got the first humans in Lego Angry Birds history. We've got kid number 1 and kid number 2. They're reviewing some Lego. Pretty cool, I know. Then we've got the front-on bomb again, because, you know, from Lego Angry Birds Updated, it was a little reference. We've got the other one, but this time we're seeing, well, we are seeing the same image, aren't we? There isn't much difference. This is still the thumbnail from Lego Angry Birds Updated. 3 little pigs intact. This is once again all of the birds. We've got Bomb, white one, Chuck, red, the green one, and the 3 little blue ones. it's really unique from via dojoist.com. This is another look at the official sets. We've got the Mighty Eagle there, really, really cool. We've also got King Pig there. We've got the Mustache Pig there. We've got another pig over there. The birds are attacking the pig castle. Then we got to look at the big red one. I don't know what it's called, but it's a flat image of the big red one, so that's really cool. And here we have Angry Birds Red Bird Masked Boxer Custom. Now this is a custom one, of course. You know, custom. This is based off of Angry Birds Space. I don't know if you've played Angry Birds Space. It was a game made for mobile phones. I think it eventually came to console. It was definitely on PC, and it was the Angry Birds but Mario Galaxy. And it was a unique concept that no one had ever really done before. And now we have the music cut out because it's like, yep, we've got it. Let's just get through this. Let's go. We've got the blocky birds again. Let's just go on. Let's move through. This is, of course, also the thumbnail of LEGO Angry Birds 4. That's right. Another reference to the thumbnail. We've got the 3 blue ones again. We can see all the intricate LEGO pieces that created the blue one. And here we have just a look at some of the other LEGO things that exist. We've got the red one, of course. Playsets Hatching 2016. We have LEGO Batman and the Batmobile. And we've got Ninjago. Now, Ninjago is, of course, a big LEGO franchise. But yeah. And now we're in the movie. We've made it into the movie. That was, as I said, the opening credits. Now we're in the movie, and we're going to have a look at every single LEGO set that appears and every single LEGO thing. I'm not going to dissect all of them because you've seen this one before. It was from the other image. But I think it's still really cool to have a look and see what's been made in the LEGO Angry Birds cinematic franchise. Here we have the back of that set. This is the first time we're actually moving positions on a full LEGO set. This is a unique thing that hadn't been done before. We get to see a different, unique type of playing with the LEGO set. We get to see all these different alternate universes, as you can see on the side. It's really cool. And we even see the renders of the Bomb and Chuck from the Angry Birds movie, the classic film, of course. Here we have Chuck and Piggy driving. It's the Piggy Car Escape. We get to see the render of Red from the Angry Birds movie. We get to see the LEGO logo. Cool. Here we have another set from the movie. We've got Red and Pilot Pig, Piggy Plane Attack. And here we have another look at that initial set. That's right, we're moving through because we see how all of these sets connect. We've got the big one, we've got that one, we've got that one, and we've got this one we haven't really had a look at yet. Same with this pirate ship over here. I wonder what that could be. And here we're showing how small LEGO can be. Like this is about the size of how big LEGO is. Here we have another look at King Pig's castle. This is the same set, but we've got a different angle this time. You see we've got white at the top and we've got white at the bottom. And we get more of a look at the Mighty Eagle and we see that it's King Pig's castle. The ages are from 8 to 14. It's set number 75826. And that is really cool. And here we have a look at all of the sets that they made for the Angry Birds movie. This is the coolest thing we've seen thus far. This is a true look into the wider universe. We have, of course, Piggy Car Escape, Piggy Plane Attack, a bike, that one, Piggy Pirate Ship, and the King Pig's Castle. So that's really cool. And we get to see all the different age ranges as well, which is really, really unique. It's cool. It's almost gonna make me cry. I'm sorry. This is so emotional to see this movie again, and all the hard work that went into this movie. Here we have another look at the wider universe. This is so emotional. Oh my god. Um, we get to see the eggs. We get to see the chef. We get to see this. Hold on. I can't do. Hold on. Okay. It's been a bit, but I think I'm back. I think I can continue. Oh. Lego Angry Birds the movie. One of the greatest films of all time. Let's keep going. Here we are. We're back at the castle. We've returned to the castle. You might remember from before. We've returned. We've got the mighty eagle. We got the red bird. We got the pig. The pig. This is incredible. And of course, we're holding on to it just to make sure. Yes, this is the castle. This is the one we're supposed to carry. This is the castle. Oh, and then we've got the ship. Oh, it's such a beautiful ship. It's such a beautiful ship. I don't know what to say. It's such a beautiful ship. Oh, of course. We've got the classic. He's falling. He's gonna hit the ground. What's he gonna do? And then we've got the classic chase between Red and the plane. And then we're back. This is back where and now we see the pink one. Oh, and then we've got the ship again. Red and Bomb, Pirate Pig, and Leonard. And then we've got a wide shot of the castle, a reminder of what it looked like. And then we're like, oh yes, it's Lego Angry Birds the movie. Lego Angry Birds the movie. And of course we have the thumbnail. The thumbnail. It's got everyone. It's got Red, it's got Bomb, it's got Chuck, it's got the pink one, it's got the white one, and it's got the mighty eagle. It's got everyone you need. And then we have another chase between, Matilda is the name of the white one, and Biker Pig. And then, flashback, it's the original Lego Angry Birds. Lego Angry Birds. We're getting introduced again. Angry Birds. It's Red. He's coming out of the castle. Remember the castle? This is another look at it. And then what level are we going to pick? I'm thinking 25. And then we've got these at character selection screen. This is a character selection screen. Hell yeah. We got the pigs again with their eggs. Their good old eggs. Oh yeah. That's right. Can we just appreciate this shot of all of the Angry Birds and the pigs? It is such a beautifully crafted shot, from the cinematography to the creation of the Lego Angry Birds themselves. It is a masterpiece in human creation. That shouldn't go unnoticed. And we've of course got Red with their classic slingshot. He's swinging back and he's gonna go flying. It's beautiful. And Bomb. We love Bomb. Again, a flashback to the thumbnail of the first Lego Angry Birds. We got Chuck. His triangular glory. And we've got the green one, looking off into the distance. This is what I call the thinking pose. This is the pose that you do when you're thinking. You just think. This is the thinking pose, I think, for the green one. And of course, we've got to look at the three little blues. And then we've got a wider shot of all of them, including Matilda and the big red. And the cinematography to show these are Lego, because you can see a couch and a door, and they're on the ground, and some shoes. It's perfect. Of course, another shot of red hitting the pigs. Will they fall down? We'll see. Yes, they did. You can see they've fallen into 1,000,000 Lego pieces. And then we got another angle of the Lego pieces, but they've been sorted because they're gonna be rebuilt. As you can see, they're starting to be rebuilt. It's Lego, of course. There's the pigs have been rebuilt. Oh, it's the powerful return. Angry Birds. And he's hitting them again. And then we have silence. And we're back. We're gonna press play on Lego Angry Birds. Play. There we go. We got the character selection screen again. Once again, the cinematography is impeccable. But, of course, you know them. Look at the new ones. Oh yes, as we can see, this is a flashback to Lego Angry Birds Updated. That's right. It's yet another flashback, because we need to know the history before we get into the main plot of the movie. That's what all good stories do. We've got Bomb, blue one, red one, Chuck, and then we got to look at the pig. Oh, look at his little snout. And then we've got to look at the birds and the pigs. It's just amazing. Ha hobby, hooby, where are my eggs? The classic phrase. Ha hooby, everyone comment. Ha hooby, where are my eggs? Ah, yes. Oh, what a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. Yes. Next, oh, we need the phrase. Next is Lego Minecraft. Then Lego Portal. Oh, and then Lego Mario. Hold on. I need a break. Okay. Here we go. We're back. Okay. And then we've got a new song change. What's this song? This is a classic reference to about... Oh, what's it a reference? It's a reference like late 2016, early 2017 has Mario 1, 2, 3, I'd say. That's what it's really a reference to. Yeah. Anyway. Got playsets hatching in 2016. Lego Angry Birds the movie, of course. This is Lego Angry Birds .mp4, and I think I'm just gonna let this one play out because it's a beautiful sight, to be honest. It just makes me cry every time I see it, so I can't look. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Look at all of the sets, and that's the thumbnail. It's a flashback to the thumbnail. My latest video, click to sub, random video. Oh, what a beautiful sight that is. I miss it so much. If only my outro looked like that now. Anyway. Oh yeah. See, it's a good look into the past to see what there's been, but of course we have to return back to the classics. This is Lego Angry Birds 4. Now, as I said before, Lego Angry Birds 4 was actually made on Windows Live Movie Maker, like on the Windows 7 version, and I got the humans, of course. It's got to call them Daryl and Ted. And we got Bomb. Yeah, the thing about including humans in Lego Angry Birds, this was a tough choice I had. And if you want to know the decision behind it, the reason why I decided to include humans into the franchise, and it goes on to appear in Lego Angry Birds the movie too, on Lego Angry Birds X, because Lego Angry Birds X, of course, has Chalak in it, and James Cameron's Avatar the game for Nintendo Wii. But Lego Angry Birds the movie, or Lego Angry Birds 4, really, the first one to include humans. The reason behind it was I felt like that was a good way to introduce the concept of other species into the franchise, because before this, like, there was a few spin-offs like Lego Minecraft, Lego Portal, Lego Mario, as you saw at the end of Lego Angry Birds Updated. But there was never really anything like that substantial within the Lego Angry Birds cinematic universe, or, you know, like the Lego Angry Birds part of the universe, if you know what I mean. Now, by Lego Angry Birds the movie, there had also been another spin-off series. I think it's unlisted on my channel now, though, so you might have to search to find it. It's probably in the regular Here's Mario 123 playlist. And of course, we've got to return to the intro music. But Lego Minecraft was a series that happened. And that was an interesting thing, because we got to see like a true look into the Lego universe. Like, it was stop motion animation. It involved Minecraft, but it was Lego, and it was a fascinating look into the wider Lego universe. But I think I really wanted to expand it in Lego Angry Birds the movie. So I made and Lego Angry Birds 4. So I made a conscious decision to include humans. Of course, we've got the ship again. We've got the castle again. Really fascinating. Yeah. I think we should look at these sets for a second. I mean, we've got just some awesome looks at the wider Lego universe. That's what I think it's called, like let's call it the LVU. The Lego Videos universe. That's what I think this universe is known for. That's what it's called. Yeah. That's my official name for it, I reckon. That's, I think, what we should be calling it now. So put that into canon. Of course, this was a part of the larger Paper and Games multiverse, but we don't like to call it the Paper and Games multiverse anymore, because yeah. This is, of course, you might remember some of these from the beginning. We are getting a few flashbacks. We love our flashbacks, we do. This is interesting. It's, I think, Russian or something. Yeah. I just saw the pink one's named Stella, by the way, in case you were curious. I think that's an interesting choice to name the pink one Stella, but of course that wasn't my choice. That was good old Rovio, which I don't know if you know, but that's owned by Sega now, which is quite interesting. Yeah. And then we've of course returned. We are now having another look at the original Lego Angry Birds. You might remember, we're having a look at. So this is, I would say, inside of Bomb's mind. He's like having a bit of a flashback here. He's like, what's been happening? Because I haven't been involved yet, so I can't remember what's happening. So he's having a bit of a flashback. He's like, oh yes, of course. Yeah, I was with the birds because we were fighting the Lego pigs. And you can see him there with the egg. He's like, oh yes. Of course, this is if there was dialogue. But I kind of like, for the early entries in the Lego Angry Birds, things, that there wasn't any dialogue, because I don't think there needed to be dialogue for a while. Now, Lego Angry Birds the Movie 2 was the first one to introduce dialogue. And then Lego Angry Birds 9.5 was the next one. But of course, Lego Angry Birds 6.5 did have Smash Mouth's All-Star, so I guess that's words. But, you know, Lego Angry Birds 9.5 was truly a complete genre shift, I'd say. That was more of like a skit. It was a very interesting move to do a Lego Angry Birds 9.5 right during the build up to Lego Angry Birds X. But I think we'll talk about that more if we ever do a thing about Lego Angry Birds X, but that'll be years from now, because I don't know if I'll be able to contain myself. But yes, Lego Angry Birds, it's a classic. So Bomb is like, oh yes, the pigs, yes, Lego Angry Birds, yeah, that's it. That's what Bomb's thinking. Let's just have another look at this image. It's a beautiful image. It's a beautiful image. And then we've got Red, of course. He's going for it. And then the music cuts out. And then we're like, oh, and then Bomb's like, oh yes, that's right. I have to start Lego Angry Birds, because we're now in Lego Angry Birds Updated. He's having a bit of a flashback to 2012. You know, as you do. Maybe the world was ending. I mean, who's to really know? And then he's like, oh yes, you know them. Look at the new ones. That's Bomb's internal monologue, and we start to realize, oh, Lego Angry Birds Updated was told from Bomb's perspective. This was his look into the wider universe. This was Bomb the whole time. Everything we've been seeing thus far, in Lego Angry Birds Updated anyway, was from Bomb's perspective. Does that mean Lego Angry Birds Original was from Bomb's perspective? Like, it's a whole, mind-boggling reveal that we've done in Lego Angry Birds the movie right now. Like, you could have truly never have expected what you were about to see. Like, it is an insane monument when it comes to storytelling. To do this massive of a complete, not even, just a twist. Like a twist that people have held on to for years, because this is, of course, Lego Angry Birds Updated, which came out in 2012, and Lego Angry Birds the movie came out, it was meant to come out March 31st, 2017, but then it had to be delayed a day, which was disappointing, but yes. And then we're like, oh, maybe Bomb, he goes off to, Lego Portal, Lego Minecraft, Lego Mario. I mean, it only seems obvious. It's also very fascinating for Lego Angry Birds Updated that it was like, oh yes, Lego Minecraft, Lego Mario, Lego Portal. Who was to know that they would actually become official sets, just like Lego Angry Birds? Because of course, Lego Portal is a part of Lego Dimensions, otherwise known as Portal 3. Lego Mario, there's heaps of sets. And then Lego Minecraft is still popular. Hell, they're even doing Lego the Minecraft movie. Or a Minecraft movie. Of course, we're back at the outro, and it's like, oh, maybe the outro wasn't for his Mario 1, 2, 3, but it was for Bomb. I mean, who's to know, honestly? But then we're like, oh, yes. And now we're, zooming out of Bomb. It's like, we're back in the present. So, yeah. It's like, these are the old ones. And then we have the introduction of the humans. They're officially interacting with Bomb right now. And he's like, yes, humans. And they're like, Bomb, we need you. There's a big threat. And he's like, who? And it's like, oh, maybe Red and the blue ones have been mind-controlled by the pigs. And Bomb's like, oh, but Bomb doesn't want to tell them. So he's trying to, be hidden amongst them. You can see the pigs and the birds are working together. And then we have another look. He's like, yes, he is working together. Bomb's the only one not mind-controlled by the virus. Even look at Red. What's going on with Red? So Bomb thinks everyone else has been mind-controlled, and he has to be the odd one out. He is the one that has to save them all. But is that the truth? Is that what's really going on? Does that mean Batman and Green Ninjago is also mind-controlled? But we won't know because we have to look at the wider universe, and we have to find the clues ourselves. Now, this is a fun little thing I like to do sometimes, where I try to make the viewer figure out, like, are they mind controlled, or is someone lying to Bomb, or is Bomb mind controlled, or like, is there something more to this story that we don't know yet? That's the true story that we're uncovering right now. So I want you to try and come to that conclusion, because I might know exactly what happens in the plot. So I want you to figure that one out, because it's a pretty tough thing to figure out. But I think I know. But even when I was like writing the script, the script took me so long to write. But like when I was writing the script, I was like, oh, should I make it so someone was lying to Bomb, or like what should I do? How does it work? It was a very tough decision on my part. Like, how do I do this? How do I do these mind-bending visuals that we're seeing here? Like, how does this all connect? How does it work? And honestly, to this day, it's like, it's truly impressive that I managed to pull it off. But like, it's just a story that I felt needed to be told, you know? Lego Angry Birds means a lot to a lot of people, and I know that, so I don't want to brush it off as if it didn't really happen. Like, I know how much the intense, like, narrative means to people. I know that people want a narrative told across many videos, but it's just how do we do this in a good way? I don't know. But like, of course, we've got another look at the bombs. And yeah, let's just have a look at the comments. We've got perfect movies don't exist, but they do. Greatest movie of all time should win an Oscar for 2018 for Best Picture. Sadly, it wasn't even nominated for the Oscars in 2018. It's it's genuinely, I don't understand the Oscars. From this to, like, from Lego Angry Birds not being nominated for Best Picture to Andrew Garfield not winning for playing Jonathan Larson in Tick Tick Boom, like, the Oscars are a waste of time. Those two events are on the same level, by the way. And of course, we've got Chuck, we've got the green one. We're getting another look, because now we're looking at it from someone else's perspective, but we don't know yet. You have to figure that one out. It has been shown to you, but we're looking at the flashback from the original Lego Angry Birds. It's pretty obvious who we're looking at now. He's shown up a few times, but maybe he seemed like one of the background characters, but really he's been the most important character thus far. Who's to say? But we have to, of course, relive the epic saga once again. It is phenomenal that this film managed to tell so much yet so little. Like, how does a film get away with that? Like, a masterpiece. Not even Martin Scorsese does things like this. Like, this is like on par, I think, with like The Godfather. And we still haven't figured out who is running. Who is this for? Who is it? We're gonna have to wait and see, hey? It's gonna be revealed. You know them, look at the new ones. Someone else has been saying this. Or are they listening to Bomb? It's the green one. It's the one you never noticed as a part of this wide shot. It's the green long beak one. That's the perspective we're seeing it from. It's just beautifully told. Because you can see Green's not there, but he's always watching. We're seeing it from his eyes. It's a beautiful plot twist that as I said, I don't even think Martin Scorsese could do. Like, it's an impeccable storytelling. And then there's the classic quote, "Ha, Hoobie, where are my eggs?" It's a classic line. I know everyone, all the kids were repeating it on the way back from the cinema in the car. They're like, "Ha, Hoobie, where are my eggs?" Because that's of course, that's the line. And then we're like, "Oh, next Lego Minecraft, then Lego Minecraft, oh, then Lego Portal," or whatever it says. It's beautifully written. It is a beautiful film. This is the one that's hard to watch. Like Lego Angry Birds .mp4 was truly an interesting one in the franchise. Lego Angry Birds .mp4 was like, it's the odd one out. Because Lego Angry Birds Updated is very clearly like a sequel to Lego Angry Birds 1 and 2 and all that. And Lego Angry Birds Updated, I mean, it's obvious. It's updated. But Lego Angry Birds .mp4, because it's a part of the other franchise, .mp4, it just becomes the odd one out. Coincidentally, that was the one that I think the odd ones out saw. This is one of... Lego Angry Birds 4 is an interesting comment section. You'll actually see a comment from Something Else YT saying that is the greatest video ever made, and I agree. Something Else YT, Adam, as his name is, he truly gets it. And then, obviously, on the original Lego Angry Birds, you got Something Else YT, Tim Tom, and Velisky Bum, if you know him. They all agree that this film this series is brilliant. Brilliantly written, brilliantly shot, brilliantly done. And this music, I mean, how can you not get it stuck in your head? Like, next time it loops, let's sing along, shall we? Because I think it's worth singing. But of course, it might be a while till we hear it again. Because it's silence. Silence once again. Echoes through the world of Lego, the LVU. It's just beautiful. Because yes, we of course return to the intro. We're now catching back up, and the green one's like, "Oh yes, we're back." He's now looking back through his past. He's like, "Oh my god, maybe Bomb's right. Maybe everyone's been mind controlled." Who knows, honestly. I mean, like, I know, but like, I honestly don't want to spoil it for you. But obviously, if you're watching this director's commentary, you should have already watched Lego Angry Birds the movie, because it is as I've said many times, a cinematic masterpiece. Like, the catchy theme is brilliant. It's beautiful. Like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, this is a beautiful moment. Return to form, or is it something worse? I mean, who's to know, honestly? And then repeats. It's a beautiful theme. Like, how could you not be upset when you hear it? It's beautifully written. It's beautifully done. I don't know what else to say. Like, I could sing it all day long, but I'm not going to. But, like, I could. I love it so much. Make sure to subscribe, by the way, if you've made it this far. Because this film is beautiful, man. Now, of course, this is a classic film technique I like to call downtime, where we give the viewer downtime to think. It's almost like an in-universe ad break, I'd say. I have a feeling this film might have an intermission, but I honestly don't remember. I don't think it does. But it's still an interesting way to, like, be like, oh yes, viewer, you can take a break. Don't worry, we'll play Lego Angry Birds, Lego Angry Birds Updated, Lego Angry Birds .mp4, and Lego Angry Birds 4 again, just for you, baby. So that's what they do. And I think it, as I said, a very, very interesting film technique. So it actually gives me time to let you know about a few things. So I think with the Herluigi channel, the views haven't been doing so great, so I might just bring it back down to one video a month. As in, not including Q&A me. Just because, like, the views haven't been, like, great at all. But we'll see after the month. Like, I've got some banger videos. Some of them are okay, but I got, like, a really good, like, video coming on the Herluigi channel, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The Earth Reviews video, you might have seen a preview of it if you're in the Discord. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Over on the Here's Mario Gold channel, don't worry, I'll at least be doing one video a week. I'll try to get shorter too. Hahooby, everyone! Or Hahooey, or Hoobie. Yeah, so that's what the Gold channel is. The next main channel video is, it's about the most obscure Mario games. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then after that should be, it's either Wario Land or Sonic. I can't remember. I think it's Sonic. And it's going to be just about the Genesis one. So that should be a lot of fun. Then, of course, after that, yeah, as I said, Wario Land. You're going to really enjoy this one. The obscure Mario game, this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then if you're looking for something else, that's kind of all I've got going on. There'll be a new Deconstructing the Loop episode soonish. I think it's next Wednesday, so not the 3rd of April, but the one after. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I hope you're excited. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting close to the end of this little intermission thing, so I just want to thank you for watching this far. It truly means the world that you're willing to watch this commentary, because like, it is my masterpiece that I'm watching right here. I put so much time and effort. There's the humans put so much time, effort, energy into making this incredibly made film. I'm so sorry that I had to delay this commentary a day. I wanted to do it on the anniversary of the original release date of this film, which was March 31st, but I sadly had to delay it a day. But to be fair, I also had to delay the movie a day, so I guess it didn't really matter at the end of the day. But it, you know, I'm still sorry about that. Don't worry, I should be back to you know, good health soon. But yeah, we're getting to the end, so I just want to say thank you for watching, and let's finish this movie. Because it's a masterpiece. Now we're back at the castle. Red's like, oh my god, the pigs have been mind controlling us, because Bomb and the Green One have started to tell everyone. They're like, oh my god, the pigs, they're mind controlling all of us. So they're fighting back. Like, this is the, like, this is the end of the pigs. Like, could the birds be so angry that they're going to kill the pigs? Like, legitimately murder them in cold blood? Like, who knows? Who really knows? I don't. It's a really interesting tale. And we'll get to see what happens, won't we? Yeah. Repeat of the music. Let's sing along. No. I think that's just a taste of the vocal range of the Angry Birds theme that's portrayed throughout this entire film. Now, where of course we're seeing the flashbacks now, but we're seeing it through the pig's perspective. Because the pig's like, oh my god, the birds are actually really angry. I mean, we should have known because they're called the Angry Birds, but like, they're so angry. So like, the pigs are starting to figure out, maybe these birds always wanted to kill. And we start to realize maybe the pigs are actually the good guys. Maybe they're just some bad piggies, you know? Maybe they're just some bad piggies. And the silence is in the room. You know them. Look at the new ones. And this is now from the pig's perspective. We can even see the pigs are looking at the birds. And they're like, oh my god. They're so angry. But you're going to be shocked at who the next flashback is from. Like, it's kind of insane that we managed to pull this next one off. But, of course, we have to sit through the pigs one. Now, I will say the pigs, like, I love this film. I think it's one of the greatest films of all time. But the pigs are probably the only downside to the film, because their flashback sequence just isn't as emotionally capsulating as the previous ones. Ha-hooby or ha-hooby, it isn't as emotionally captivating as the previous flashbacks. Like, because we haven't really focused on the pigs that much, we don't really know who the characters are. Like, we know some of their names, we know they've been around, but it's like, well, I don't really care about these bad piggies. So why do they care about Lego Minecraft, then Lego Portal, oh, then Lego Mario? Like, well, who cares? But of course, it's from Lego Angry Birds .mp4 that we start to really learn about the pigs. And even like for Lego Angry Birds 6 and Lego Angry Birds 6.5, Lego Angry Birds 6.5, or Lego Angry Birds 6, of course, being Lego Angry Birds 6 Return of the King, referring to the King Pig, and then Lego Angry Birds 6.5, Return of the All-Star, I think it was called. Of course, being like, these are focused on the pigs. But from Lego Angry Birds as a movie, it's like we don't really know them as well. Like, we haven't really been introduced to them as much. Like, we know them, we know they're around. It's a very interesting perspective to look at the pigs from this point in development of the franchise. But, like, I don't know. It's fascinating. It is fascinating to look at, I say. I don't know. I think Lego Angry Birds 6 should have come before Lego Angry Birds the movie. But, because I think it might even take place before the movie. Like, it's a throwback movie. I can't remember. No, Lego Angry Birds 8, that's the one that's a throwback movie. I mean, there's a whole history behind that. I mean, if you want to see a director's commentary on any of the other Lego Angry Birds, just let me know. Because I got you. I got you. We really need to find out who the Redbird masked boxer is. Like, is he actually the Redbird, or is this an imposter? I mean, will this mystery ever be solved? That's kind of the problem we have with Lego Angry Birds the movie too. It doesn't really follow up on the threads from this one. It kind of just creates its own threads, and is honestly a sequel mainly to the franchise. Mario and Luigi is back, and also has a little connections to the Little Pencil series. Because I don't know if you remember, in season 2 of the Little Pencil, Bomb shows up through a portal, and we start to learn about the multiverse as a concept. And like, that's truly fascinating, but I don't know, I don't think we're there yet. it's just, yeah, is interesting. It's an interesting thing. But I just love this theme. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's so well made. Especially, like, the opening, like, 30 seconds is brilliant. You may know this theme and the opening of this movie do return in a little video called Humanity's Worst Fear. But it all began here. And I think that's really interesting. And of course, we're seeing we're now, like, the pigs and the birds are now, like, fully, like, at war. So it's much more fascinating to look at now. Because we're looking at a war. Like, this is a war. This is an actual war. But then we're like, oh yes, Lego Angry Birds. Now, who's the flashback hero? Remember, I hinted that this is an interesting person that's looking at the previous events of Lego Angry Birds Updated, Lego Angry Birds .mp4, and Lego Angry Birds 4. And I just want you to figure it out, because it's fascinating. Just have a look around and you might see this bird pop up from time to time. Oops, I said it's a bird. May or may not be in that shot. It does get revealed by the time we get to the events of Lego Angry Birds Updated, though. Don't panic. I know you're panicking. Do not panic. Who is it? Has it been revealed yet? Not yet. It's not blatantly obvious yet, but I like the sense of mystery that this film has. Like, not a lot of films do this type of sense of mystery type thing, and I think it's really well done in this movie. As I've said before, having a mystery at the center of a plot of a movie, like Knives Out 2, or what's it called, Glass Onion. I think those types of movies do really well, and that's what this movie is at the end of the day. It's like Glass Onion, like Knives Out. It's that type of mystery movie. Are the birds mind controlled? Are the pigs mind controlled? Are the pigs the good guys? So many questions. Will it ever be answered? Maybe. And now I'm back at Lego Angry Birds Updated. And we're about to get the reveal. Hold on to your socks, ladies and gentlemen. You know them. Look at the new ones. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I cannot wait for this reveal. It is Matilda. Remember? That we're looking. It's from Matilda's perspective. Looking at the events of Lego Angry Birds Updated, an often forgotten bird, just like the green one, but an important one to the major plot. And even comes back in Lego Angry Birds X. You're not going to want to miss that one, eh? It's a good one. Ah-hoo-wee, ah-hoo-dee. Where are my eggs? It's just a classic quote. Of course, another flashback to Lego Angry Birds done before. I can't even remember if Matilda even... Oh, yeah, Matilda's right there. See, this is where we start to really get, like, an introduction to Matilda. Almost in every shot, like... Bomb is practically gone. We get more goddamn Chuck. We get more of the mighty eagle. That's crazy talk, bro. More mighty eagle than Bomb. And just in case you're curious, Bomb has never actually met up with the big Bomb guy. Not a storyline that's happened. Would be interesting to see those two awesome characters connect, though. I'd say. I'd really enjoy to see the crossover. Yeah, I would. This is, of course, we're seeing Matilda with the other birds. We're back in the present at the castle. They infiltrated the castle. Does everything return to the castle? I mean, at this point, who really knows? Me. I can't wait. I think there should be a day inspection about Lego Angry Birds. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I think that'd be an incredible video. A day inspection Lego Angry Birds. The movie. 2. Oh, just doing some stretches. Got a little fiddle device here. Don't worry about that. Not actually doing anything else. Just fiddling. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's the birds, it's the pigs and the birds and the pigs and the birds and the pigs and the birds and the pigs. Pigs and the birds and the pigs and the birds. Pigs and the birds and the pigs and the birds. Now, here's an interesting thing about this film. It was actually originally going to go to the Weinstein Company, but they decided to not go with it, which is good because of obviously what came out. Because it was pitched to them before. It was a bit of a mess. I think I might have signed an NDA for that, so I probably shouldn't have told you that, but like, hey, whatever. You may as well know now. This is, of course, a flashback to the beginning of the film. We're still seeing it from Matilda's perspective. Like, maybe there's some things we missed. I mean, like, who's to really know at the end of the day? Like, it's a truly fascinating tale. Of course, get the music coming halfway through because we are back at the flashback to Lego Angry Birds 1. Except this time we're seeing it from a different perspective. We're seeing it from the little blue one's perspective. Oh, wow. Just doing some more stretches. Don't worry about me. No. Wouldn't it be fun to do a Q&A me about Lego Angry Birds? Like, you could do, like, Q&A me? If you were to make a Lego Angry Bird, what would it be? That would be really funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know. Maybe we could do Lego Angry Bird James Cameron Avatar fake Mario game Hell's Kitchen? Nope. Could include that one too, of course. Oh, wait now. Like, going about updated from the little blue one's perspective. Yes. Oh, yes, baby. Do you ever just think randomly that you're using tilt controls? I don't know, just a thought I'm having. You can see the little blue ones are sitting right there. Chilling. Here's another interesting fact for you. At one point, we were going to have voices in this film, and we were going to have Kevin Spacey as the red one, but obviously that never happened. Sadly. Well, not sadly. Happily. Sadly, we didn't have any voices in general. Luckily, we avoided the right people. That could have been a tough one. That could have been bad. Ha hooey, ha hoobie. Where are my eggs? Now we need to sing along to the next song because it's incredible. This is, of course, also the intro theme to the original Little Pencil show, in case you're curious. We're of course entering near the end of the film, So I just want to say thank you for watching this full film with me. It's been truly an emotional experience to relive this film. Just remembering the good times I had while making this film. Everyone has good times while making films. We have one more reset. I mean, it's just incredible. We're like, oh, the pigs are the bad guys. That's why they're called the bad piggies. That's it. Bam, bam. This is the fight. This is the final fight of the film. Are they gonna beat the pigs? Are they gonna beat the pigs? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is a freaking magnificent fight. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? Who's gonna do win and boo it in a new? Don't know. And then we're back. The fight's over. But is it ever really over? That's what I'm saying. We start to realize that everything in the universe is all the same. Everything repeats every 10 or so minutes. Everything is the same. Maybe it hasn't been flashbacks. Maybe our lives have just been the same 10 minutes copied and pasted over and over again because someone could not be bothered to create a slideshow of images that he found on Google for over an hour, so he just made 10 minutes and copied and pasted. We start to realize that, hey, maybe this universe truly has an ending. We start to realize that maybe everything we've ever known has been completely meaningless, and everything that we've ever done in our entire lives will never equate to anything ever, because we have to hail the Lego Angry Birds. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is the start, the middle, and the end of the universe. Maybe there's nothing else. Maybe, just maybe, the universe is empty. The universe is thin. The universe is nothing but silly little Lego creations of Angry Birds from the Rovio video game for mobile phones labeled as Angry Birds that has gone on to create a large scale franchise now owned by Sega and has crossed over with Sonic the Hedgehog in games such as Sonic Dash and Angry Birds 2. Maybe, just maybe, the Angry Birds is all the world has to offer that is truly meaningful, and everything else has been some sick joke in order to be just nothing. Maybe we're all just nothing unless we include the birds. Maybe, just maybe, the Lego Angry Birds are the things that bring us true life, true meaning to our lives. Maybe if we were to remove the Lego Angry Birds from history, history would have ended in 2012. Maybe without Lego Angry Birds, the world would be over. Maybe without Lego Angry Birds, all of the successes that we've had in the recent years would have truly never happened. Maybe without Lego Angry Birds, we also wouldn't have had the bad things. Maybe places wouldn't be such a joke anymore without Lego Angry Birds. Maybe Lego Angry Birds helped us succeed in the world, but maybe Lego Angry Birds also led to our demise. But maybe without Lego Angry Birds, our demise would have been sooner. Maybe the world's going to collapse in and of itself just because there's no more Lego Angry Birds, because Lego Angry Birds X is the final film in the franchise. Maybe Lego Angry Birds, it means nothing. Maybe it's just a silly slideshow. But no! Lego Angry Birds has to mean something. It always means something. Lego Angry Birds has to mean everything. Lego Angry Birds is the true meaning to the world. Without Lego Angry Birds, I don't know what we would do with ourselves. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is the end of everything. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is Jesus. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is God. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is something in between. Ha hooey, ha hooby. Don't think I missed that. Lego Angry Birds. Oh, Lego Angry Birds, what do you want us to do? The first Noel. Lego Angry Birds, maybe he was the first Noel. The angel did say, to certain poor shepherds in fields they may lay. In fields where they lay healing their sheep, or whatever the words are, who cares? At the end of the day, it's all about Lego Angry Birds. And truly, that's what this movie was trying to portray. Everything resets over and over and over again, but there's one constant in the world, and it's Lego Angry Birds. Lego Angry Birds. Lego Angry Birds. Maybe Lego Angry Birds doesn't mean anything, as I said before. Maybe Lego Angry Birds isn't in the scriptures. Maybe people from thousands of years ago didn't predict that there'd be a slideshow of images that calls themselves Lego Angry Birds. But maybe if we actually go through the history books, Lego Angry Birds has been something that they've been trying to tell us about for centuries. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is truly the savior of everything. Maybe Lego Angry Birds can save us all, but it will doom us all at the same time. Maybe there's no end to Lego Angry Birds. Maybe Lego Angry Birds doesn't mean anything. Maybe Lego Angry Birds means everything. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is just a true meaningless slideshow. Maybe Lego Angry Birds is some silly little slideshow. Maybe Lego Angry Birds means everything. I'm sure it does. Lego Angry Birds could mean so much to so many people, yet nothing to so many people. So many people are nostalgic over the classic 2011 slideshow posted on the Here's Mario 123 YouTube channel, leading to comments talking about how that video was their childhood. But do they ever really realize that the video is just a meaningless selection of images that somewhat portray a normal gameplay session of the mobile game Lego Angry Birds, but in Lego form? Do the viewers who are nostalgic of the classic YouTube slideshows like that one and fake Mario games, do they really need anything in their life? Or maybe, just maybe, Angry Birds is nothing to them. Maybe Angry Birds is a waste of time. Maybe Lego Angry Birds didn't mean anything. Nintendo, the Nintendo platformer you never played, we're seemingly at the end of the video. But there's only one thing I have to say. Lego Angry Birds truly means something to someone, and it's you. It means everything to you. Lego Angry Birds will save the world.